hitboxes. And they've got some weird body bends.
They can cover your up Bs and side Bs if they get right in position with really easily with the cape. They have crouch cancel down smash. They have a chain grab on FD. They've got tools. They can make it work.
They hit spacies hard. They've got strong combo games. They've got a scary edge guard in the form of back airs and capes. And
oh my god. Yeah, he's going. This is so fast from Cooran.
That back air. Waffles been doing those really rapid forward Bs, just making sure that people don't get the best setup. It doesn't matter if the move is edge guardable. What matters is if they're in position to actually do it. Sometimes they're trying to get set up for something else. You just phantasm. Don't let them have the time.
Cooran has been finding so much against HomeMadeWaffles.
Yeah, we're going to have to see Waffles probably slow down the pace of the match a bit.
And there's no matchup and experience here. He is a doc knowledge source. A kind of sword.
Yep, and that's exactly what I mean about slow down the matchup. Land on the platform with a bear. Drift away with the bear as you fall through. Just keep cutting off that inner space. Force them to block. You might get your shield poke. They might jump into the move eventually.
Right.
But slow it down. Just kind of render it impossible for them to win. Yeah. Meanwhile, if you're Doc, you got to hit like a truck when you finally get your opening. And it's 47% is pretty good.
Yeah. 2 grabs, down smash. And right there on HomeMadeWaffles' turn to kind of respond in kind. Didn't really feel like he got the track down too well.
Nope. Just descending with the foot. And I wonder if that was intentional. I'm curious. It was kind of cool.
It is. I think it is. I have not seen a move from Cooran this game. Oh, come on. I was gonna say I haven't seen an unintentional move yet.
I mean, he kind of corners himself there. Not a huge deal at low percent. I mean, heck, maybe he's hoping for some chi with a...
Oh. The tournament winner was really scary there, especially at 89%. Now it's HomeMadeWaffles, like you say, slowing down the game, finding Cooran a little bit on more of a defensive edge. And just a lot of the reads Cooran makes on his tech chases now just aren't working. He's guessing wrong.
Yeah, not hitting hard enough. Because you're not going to be hitting the Falco as much, so you've got to hit harder. And right now, HomeMadeWaffles is hitting really hard. More importantly, he's keeping control off of each hit. Like dare, then go back to center. Bear, space it out. Oh my god.
And the lasers.
Yep. There's that back air, drift away.
Yeah, and he knows that he's looking efficient for these down smashes. He's only at 11% though, so I don't even know that down smash is the best option. He really needs a grab.
Yeah, I mean, if he can use the down smash and ground HomeMadeWaffles out and then actually get a tech chase, that'd be great for him. But as it is, it's not looking good for the Doctor.
Yeah, he has absolutely no way of getting back to the stage. The wall that HomeMadeWaffles is putting out is just too much. It's game 1.
Yeah, it looked like HomeMadeWaffles was going through the mental filing cabinet, looking up the notes on the matchup, and they finally found it because the second half of that game was just all the Waffles show. So it's time to see what Cooran's got. Yeah. Obviously, we're going to have an FD ban. We don't want any chain grabs before the spacies. I'm a little surprised at a Pokemon Stadium pick. I wonder.
I mean, traditionally, I think this is one of Doc's better stages, and it's a best of 3, so you have FD as banned.
Yeah.
Yeah, there might have been better options, but I think this might be a comfort pick, if anything else.
True. And I guess it's got that FD-esque element in the middle of the stage that maybe he's looking for.
I remember Shroom taking people here. Oh my god!
There we go.
Yes, that's a kill. Cooran! He was caught. But that's a lot like what the first stock last game looked like. And HomeMadeWaffles adjusted.
Yeah, and you see him just kind of landing in front of him with the empty hop, then doing the safe up tilt. Again, it's that slowdown that I've got super good moves. I'm going to abuse them. And stuff like that, you know he's not accidentally down tilting with the C-stick. That is a very intentional down tilt.
Yeah, to shield poke. And he landed behind him, the tomahawk. That's great.
Yeah, and it's funny because there are certain things that only start happening when the other person starts implementing higher level stuff, like trying to shield direct to avoid getting shield poke means that when they tomahawk down tilt you, then you get shield poked in the foot even though your shield's almost completely full. Ooh, yeah, it's not looking good for the Dr. Mario. Right there, you've got to... He's got to be aware that HomeMadeWaffles is blocking reflexively off a lot of these isolated hits because people tend to want to hit the button again after they've hit the button once. But if they're blocking, you could have grabbed.
Right.
You've always got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, and Cooran gets the first grab he's gotten since that first stock and doesn't really turn it into very much of anything. So it's like the game one. Oh, there we go. Here's a start.
Nice little fish under, but wasn't able to find anything.
Right. It's like he just does these super crazy cool combos, and then he seems a little lost.
Yeah.
Oh, my
that
God.
Deliberate walk, just measuring the height off of the down air, saying, okay, forward smash will hit. Very good. Just following through, and it's even worse than it was game one. Like you said, it was a nasty combo opening up for Cooran, but he's not able to get his defensive game going, and Waffles is hitting harder and harder as the game goes on.
I mean, if this is what Waffles is going to be like, lose the first stock, like get demolished by the other guy, and then you just don't lose any other stocks.
Yeah, and there's something real scary right there about a Falco that's aware of how strong Suicide Dare is on the last stock. It's one of the scariest things. He just falls like a rock and a bullet.
It's like what Kirby's
time.
down B thinks it's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
Poor Kirby.
Yeah, poor Kirby.
Oh,
Kirby.
Yeah, man.
She had her time in 64.
I mean, we had okay.
She had her moment.